Okay, I got the locking blocks in. There you go. I got the original Beretta locking block kit. This consists of one locking block. I'll actually open it up and show you, and I'll show you what I did. This is going to require fitting. Will it work? Yes, but you have to have tools to take proper measurements. Let's face it, when you're doing hand fitting, it's hand fitting. It's not CNC machining. But this is the way that we used to do it, and some of us still do it. Okay, in the bag, you're going to get, empty it in my hand. Okay. Where did that little pin go? All right, the pin's still in the bag. You don't need that right now. Okay, of course, you got the plunger. This is a third gen plunger. You get your third gen locking block, okay? This is before modification. I bought two of these because I have two Maliks. Now, first of all, you're going to notice, here's the original Malik locking block. See the difference in the profile on the back? Measurement-wise, they're very, very close, but the Beretta's a little more beefy, like up in the front. It's a tad bit longer here, and you've got this protrusion in the back. This, let me see if I can get them side by side. You can see where the Malik one's completely smooth, where the Beretta one has a little bit of a hump on the back, and this has to be, I'm not going to say removed, it has to be reduced and hand fit. And then you're going to have to do some hand fitting. Most of your hand fittings are going to have to be up here. Reprofiling this edge and the back side, and then taking a little bit of the length off of here. So I'm going to put this back in because I just wanted to show you. Now I'm going to show you the after and how it fits. Because this, I'm going to tell you, I'm not even going to show you, it's not going to fit in. It barely starts and it will not fit in. So it's going back in the bag till I need it. So I'll probably fit this one tomorrow because it took me about an hour to do the hand fitting on this. Okay, so that's back in there. This can go all back in there until I need it. Okay. You get back in there. Alright, that's put aside. Here's your Malik barrel, all stripped out. You got one roll pin. The roll pin comes out. Then your plunger rod comes out. And there's your tiny little roll pin that holds that in. The locking block, the way they fit, this is the original Malik locking block. And like I said, you can see how it's smooth in the back. And it for all intents and purposes, it's identical to the Beretta, but it's a couple of hundredths. I think it's like 200 thousandths of an inch difference in the thickness, and like 100 thousandths or so in the front. And it makes a difference because this is hard metal, and you have to fit it, you have to file it, you have to, then you have to take, like I use different methods to do it. Like I have regular fine files. Where's my file? I had it over here a second ago. Oh, okay. I have a fine file right over here. And then I would go, I have a stone. I could use a stone also. It's actually a sharpening stone, but it does have, I don't know what the grit is, but a grittier side and then a fine side. Then I would shape with a large emery board, and I would do this all square. You got to keep it square, so you got to put it on a flat surface. And then I have like a 1000 grit wet dry sponge. Then I run it over here to do the finish polishing on it, basically. And this is what I came up with. This is the piece, all fit. You see how I had to fit the back, and then the front, now this is fine. This fits like a glove, and I'll show you the fit in a second. But now this is a tighter fit. Gonna have better lockup, tighter fit, and I had taken the barrel out of the Malik, and this, you go to jiggle it, almost falling out by itself. And I didn't like that. Not that it, like I said, it wasn't. You see the difference in the machining, right? But these are both third gen blocks. Someone said this was a first gen. It's not. It's a third gen. They relieve these on the sides to prevent the cracking, because this was a high stressed area, and this is where it start cracking up the sides. And you're supposed to, I think every 20,000 rounds, you're supposed to replace these anyway. But anyhow, this is going to be a spare now. It's fine, but let me show you why I wanted to do it. Put it in like this. She slides in. Then, of course, your plunger would go in, but I'm not going to put it in. But anyway, this was really, there was a lot of slop in it. And it would literally just go like this. It would fall out. Easy. It was just, in my opinion, it was just too much slop. Now, you're going to agree with me or what? Go in just like that. It's got a sweet spot. And you see it moves up and down freely. The lug gotta go like this, so when it goes in the slide, that rides in the slide when it unlocks. And this has got a little too much play. You see that right there, how it goes up? It's only gonna go that much, but that just means more material's taken off of it, and it's going to float around there a little bit more, which isn't necessarily bad, but I just didn't like all that movement. So, here's the one, the original Beretta piece that I fit by hand. As you can see, it'll slide right in nicely. And she'll go up and down with a little resistance. I left a little room for break-in. But she goes in, she pivots, but it's not as loose as the other one. You see, the other one would just fall out if I did this. So this will probably help with lockup also. It is the locking block after all. Now this fits exactly like my original 92 SF did back in the day. So you see how that front fits in there nicely? Come on, focus. It fits, it's got a nice fit. And it's got pivot room. Come on, focus. There you go. In the back, this top part right here is where that extra material is. You got to kind of keep slowly taking a little off at a time till you get good up and down movement, so your locking block can ride. This is the part that rides on the rail when the barrel pops up. You got to have that range of motion. So there you go. Yes. Will Beretta locking blocks fit in? The answer is yes. Is it drop in? Nope. This is not a drop in. I don't know what's going to happen with the other barrel. I doubt it. It's probably going to be another fitment party. But the bottom line is, I have the original Beretta locking block in now, brand new Gen 3. And I like stuff like this. It adds up to the precision. And this is one of the key components. So, like I said, did I have to do it? No. But I wanted to do it. I like doing things like this. I take something. I think I paid $29 for each locking block kit. So that's another $29 to upgrade it the way I want. And the way I have this pistol now, it would cost you, to buy the same pistol, it cost you $600 to $700. I think $699. Maybe you might get one for $550 with all the plastic parts in it. Then you have to put another $100 with the plastic parts in it. You know what I mean? Like the guide rod, the trigger, and the safety. And mine's all steel. It's got a great frame. It's got a great slide. There's no problems with that. Just some of these components weren't up to my specification. The little components. And these are things I was able to rectify myself. So even this, it's got a nice I don't know if you see the crown. It's got a nice crown on it too, so it's a nice barrel. It just need a little sweetening up. So there you go. We're under to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna call it right now. So if you want to do it, locking blocks, yes, they're possible. Is it feasible for the average person? Maybe not, but can it be done? Let's say if there's a supply shortage, right? This is one of the reasons why I bought this pistol. A couple of them. M9s were in the military for over 30 years. Maybe, what were they, like, I don't know, 30, what did they come in, 85? Anyway, so they were in for like 39 years. Anyway, bottom line is this. There are so many surplus M9s out there. The 92 series has been in production since 1975. The military had it for a long time, so you know there's piles of parts for these pistols around. So sometimes, would you possibly have some hand fitting? Yeah, but you'll never be without a pistol, because you'll always be able to get up and running, because there's going to be I don't want to curse us, but an endless supply of parts. So logistically speaking, it's a smart choice. Anyway, there you are. The Beretta M9/92 SF locking block. It's a go. So there's your proof. I had to fit it, yes, but it is possible. Anyway, you like this kind of content? First of all, I appreciate you watching. I'm not monetized. I do this because I like it. I like helping people. I like helping people find solutions. This is a solution. It might not be the solution for you, but it's possible. And I don't make a dime off it. Everything I do is on my own dime, but I do it. As I like to say, the juice for me is the end result. So please, if you want to see more of this, like, subscribe, thumbs up. It's always appreciated. And I will see you all later on. Thanks for watching.